What's up, friends and family? Welcome back to the channel. So look, guys, the reason why we're making this video today, my intention today is I want to talk about this new trend that's going on YouTube that is helping small creators get monetized in the next 30 days. So just like all of you, I'm just a regular guy, man. You know, I'm on YouTube. I love YouTube, and I go on here all the time just to, see what's going on in pop culture, see what's going on in things I like and niches. I'm in school for cybersecurity, so I'm always checking up on what's going on in that world. And then something came across my timeline. I'm seeing a bunch of small creators I've been following for a while, and they're talking about this topic that we have on this title of this video today. Now, it is becoming like a challenge, like a 75 hard, which is like 75 days of pushing yourself and doing things that you don't normally do. Like, as far as like, say if you have a certain habit, like smoking cigarettes, on this 75 day hard, or the 75 day challenge, you don't smoke cigarettes, you work out every day, you make sure you drink a gallon of water, things like that. If you guys are on social media and you tapped in, I already know what I'm talking about. This trend is something similar to that. So what we're doing is, and I want to speak to this to spread the word about it, YouTube is basically on easy mode. So content like this, where the camera is sideways, not vertical content, sideways. There's people in their car like I am right now talking. I'm on my lunch break right now, so I'm just taking advantage of this time to make a YouTube video because I don't have a lot of time throughout the day to kind of just sit down and express my thoughts. But I'm going to put the time and the work in because I know that I can do something consistently if I put my mind to it. So that's one thing that's going on with this trend is these sideways videos like this, and people are just talking to the camera for 20 minutes. So number one is your camera is sideways. Number two is the time. It has to be 20 minutes of you talking about a subject. For this video, I'm going to be talking about YouTube and this current trend that's going on that's helping small creators get monetized in the next 30 days. So we got number two, we're working on that currently. We're going to be speaking for about 20 minutes on this topic. And then we're moving on to number three, is keeping it authentic and real, talking about your personal life, which is something I can talk about all day. I can be real and I can open up and be transparent with people that's on my channel. So people that's new here, this channel was it still is, a music channel that I've been creating and working on since 2018. Around 2018, I was, I think, 23 or 24, and I wanted to get into music as far as being a musician, artist. So I've been making music for it's been a good little while. My first song I put out was in 2018. It's called At the End of the Day. If you guys want to check that out, it's on my channel. But that is where this channel started. And with music on YouTube, it's short form content, so it's like a minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. So I was doing that for a while, and I'm noticing like people will tap in, they will watch my stuff, but it's just such short content, or if they're not really rocking with it, the retention will drop off. So one thing that I'm learning about with this new trend on YouTube is that YouTube is the king of long form content. I'm not saying that music can't work because it's short form content. It's just that YouTube is giving more of a priority to long form content. And if this was a song, it'd be over already. Some people tune out already after 1 minute or 2 minutes of the song. So that's what I'm seeing. Like with this music channel I was creating, you have to build an audience first, and then you can be creating the kind of music that you want to create. So I'm joining in on this trend because I believe I can talk to the camera for about 20 minutes. I know I express myself, be authentic. I do that in my music. And then simply just holding the camera sideways. I mean, I have an iPhone, so that's not a problem. Another thing that that I'm noticing with this trend, before I started to jump into it, is I want to know what all the things you have to do to help YouTube recommend your video, and that is giving people value. And that is something that my intention is with this video, is talking about this trend, because a lot of people I know aren't aware of this. I know a lot of friends of mine, they've been wanting to do YouTube, and they've been wanting to monetize their channel and maybe get it as a side hustle, or get it as something that's even a full-time job, because it's possible. Especially in 2025, we see a lot of people monetizing their content and going pretty far with it. And for me, I'm working at Yamaha, and it's a cool company and all that, but at the end of the day, I have enough to pay my bills and all that, but of course I want so much more. And in my 20s, I was cool with just having enough money to pay my bills and things like that. But now that I am now 31 and I have a son that will be 4 in July, you start thinking about more things. All right, what else can I do? I know I'm in school for cybersecurity. I know I work this job. I have another side hustle doing Fiverr orders where, I make music for other people for their business and things like that, or, whatever they are into, for why they need that kind of content for their videos or their podcasts. I make that as another side hustle. And so YouTube was something I always wanted to do. I just didn't have the drive to be like, okay, this is what I'm going to do, because a lot of things got in my way. And that was, one, what am I going to talk about? And I'm sure that's something that a lot of people struggle with is, you see so many topics and you're like, all right, what if I make a video and this thing flops, or, I put all this effort into it and it doesn't even work. And then 2, editing. I'm doing this because I'm on lunch break right now. I got about 30 minutes. All right, cool. I'll eat before I come into work so that I'm not hungry during this time, so I can be consistent with doing YouTube videos. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be charging my phone all day, and I'm going to come out in my car and I'm going to bust out a YouTube video and check in with you guys for this challenge of YouTube being on easy mode. And if you guys, want to try it out, and you just want to have somebody as the guinea pig or whatever of, all right, let's see if this works. You can watch my channel, and hey, if it works, you'll see the numbers going up. If it don't work, hey, I'm still going to go for 30 days. So what inspired me to keep going was I put out one video in this style because I seen this trend, but like a lot of you, I was like, man, Larry, let me try it. So I talked for about 20 minutes. I put the video out. My camera, because I got an iPhone 7, I had an iPhone 11, but I dropped it on the floor while I was working at Yamaha. That junk cracked, and it was useless, completely useless. So I had to go back to my old phone, which is an iPhone 7, and I had to get used to this phone again because, I got the button on the front and all that. So, of course, it was a little bit different for me. But another thing I noticed was the storage on it wasn't that great. So, I'm going through the whole video telling my whole story about how I moved to Atlanta, and right when I'm getting to the good part, it just says, yo, bro, you ain't got no more storage on this thing. You need to figure it out, big fella. You need to figure it out. So I was just like, damn, man, I don't even want to do this shit no more because I got to go through all this shit and delete all the videos that I had, my son being born, all this. That was a long video. I didn't want to do any of that, so I stopped. I posted that video. I just said, fuck it. I got through like 15 minutes of it. Said, fuck it. I'm not going to even keep going. Next thing I know, people are texting me like, yo, man, I like your video. Are you telling your story that you moved to Atlanta? Someone at work came up to me. He's like, yo, I saw your podcast, your new video. And I'm all like embarrassed. And I'm like, damn, bro, I didn't even finish that video. Y'all fucking with that? Like, for real? Like, no editing, because that's what I'm used to doing, editing videos. Me just sitting here talking like I am doing right now with you. and YouTube's pushing it out to all these people, and they're hitting me up like, yo, I really enjoyed that video. That was a little crazy to me, and I felt a little naked because I was literally talking about my life and my problems and things that was going on down here since I moved to Atlanta. If you don't know, I'm from Pennsylvania. So I'm doing that, and people are reacting, and they're sending me messages that like, yo, this is different, you know. And I'm like, oh, so this is actually working, because I have about like 200 and I think 80 subscribers on this channel, and there's people at work that aren't subscribed to me, and somehow this video that I posted that I didn't even finish, it got pushed out in front of people that didn't even know I had a YouTube channel, and people that texted me that didn't even know I had a YouTube channel, and they're like, yo, I seen your video and I like that. I was like, okay, so YouTube is showing people this video, and this algorithm is favoring this kind of content. And still till this day, the video I posted that I was so worried about, and I was just like, you know, whatever about it, it's now my top performing video on this channel. Like, I'm not saying my channel's going crazy right now, because I'm just starting this trend, but like, it was just a validation of what's going on, that all right, so I can do this kind of content and be consistent with it if I just put the work in, and YouTube will push it out to people. So, and that's just another reason why I was like, all right, well, let me try this challenge of sitting down and speaking about this new algorithm and letting other people know about it and trying it out for yourself, because you might get your channel monetized in the next 30 days if you give it a try. So this is my second video. My first video I didn't get to finish, but my second video, I deleted a whole bunch of videos, so I should have space on my phone to continue this. And my strategy is, every time I finish a video and I upload it to YouTube, I'm going to delete it out my camera roll, delete it out my recently deleted folder, to make sure there's space so I can continue doing these videos. And just in case this video stops, I will make a part 2, but this video is literally just going to be talking about how in the next 30 days we're going to do this challenge of getting monetized on this channel I had since 2018, maybe even earlier. I think it was 2018 though. So what is that? 6 years this channel not been monetized. I mean, granted, I have not been consistent on it, but you know, we're gonna work on that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I'm in the parking lot of my job. I feel like somebody watching me do this, but hey, we're not gonna worry about what other people think, guys, because we're gonna do this challenge. One thing I want to tell you guys, that, you know, if you're people that are younger, or you're probably my age, because I check my analytics, it's people at 25 to 35 watch me, and it's a lot of males. It's a real sausage fest on this channel. All good. But one thing I'm gonna talk to you guys about, you know, I'm 31 now, is just, you know, stop caring what other people think, bro. People really don't care about you as much as you think they care about you. You know, like, I could give a damn if people from back in my hometown watch this video and they see me posting this video constantly, you know, just doing this, just talking to the camera and this, like that, this, that, and the third. I could care less at this point, because it's like, I know damn well no folks don't care about me, so why would you care about them? And if this is something I want to do, then I'm gonna do it. You know, I care less that people at work are watching this. I can care less that people I grew up with, or I went to college for a short amount of period of time, dropped out, but I can care less that they watching this. It doesn't matter, bro. You know, join this challenge, hop in, and steal this title I'm gonna post for this video, because it's where I'm getting from other creators. And, you know, join me on this journey, seeing if we can get monetized in 30 days. I'm gonna say this is my first official video. I know I posted another one, but we're gonna try with this title that I'm working with now and see if this works. But yeah, I believe that YouTube's definitely trying to help out small creators, and I believe YouTube's on easy mode, because me seeing that my video I posted last time is getting pushed out the way it's getting pushed out. People reaching out to me and actually talking to me about the video and what it meant to them was enough validation for me to be like, all right, let me try another video and let's see how it does. Because why not? This isn't really costing me any effort, and it's not going to cost you any effort either. Sit in your car, talk about your day, talk about your life, talk about, you joining this challenge, because that's what I'm doing. I'm joining in on this challenge of posting. I'm a small creator, and I want to see what happens, and I will give value to the people watching this by telling you, all right, this is what my video did, this is what my last video did, this is what this video did. I'm not going to edit. I'm not going to do all the fancy stuff. I'm just going to tell you how it is. If you're at your job, you got me in your headphones, you're listening to this, and you're getting through your day, and maybe you have an idea like, man, maybe I should start a YouTube channel. Hey man, let this be the video that helps you, give you that little push, and then join in with me. Watch what I'm doing. I'm gonna be watching what other creators is doing. But if you don't feel like doing that work or finding all these other creators, then let me be the guy that reports to you like, all right, so this is what they doing now. This is what we doing now. But for right now, I'm going to be talking about this trend of YouTube on easy mode and how it's pushing out small creators and what I've learned from other creators of what you need to do. So I think we were on number 3. We're going to move on to number 4. So let me recap, because guys, I'm trying to get these 20 minutes, and I know I ramble, and I'm going to try not to ramble too much, and sometimes I overdo it. So let me go back. So number 1, we want to be, I don't even remember what I said all those suckers. We just going off the tops. But I'm going to try to summarize it and remember it. If it's a little different, I apologize. And leave it in the comments if you remember what I said and you listed better than I do. I'm going to need help with this, guys. I'm just starting out. I didn't write any of this down. I'm on lunch break. So listen, number 1, title is important. No, I remember number 1 is having your camera sideways like this. That was number 1. Okay? Number 2 was 20 minutes talking. That's the length. We're at 17 minutes right now. So I'm going to try to wrap this up because I do got to get back. But I wanted to sit down and check in with y'all. Number 3, I believe I said it was talking about your everyday, giving value to people. So yeah, that's number 3. My value is talking about this trend to you guys and going on this journey to see if it actually works. So if you don't feel like putting the work in, but you want to see, hey, if it works, I will be that guinea pig for you guys, and you guys can follow me on this journey. So yeah, that's number 3, value. So we got number 1, hold your camera sideways like I got. Number 2, 20 minutes. The video got to be 20 minutes. Number 3, give people value. Talk about your everyday, talk about work, what you do in a day, how much you spend. People are interested in that type of stuff because we're all out here adulting. We want someone to relate to, right? I want someone to relate to. You want someone to relate to. We're going through it. We all going through it. I'm going to try to drive slowly. I'm moving my car closer to the exit because working at a warehouse, it's a big-ass parking lot, and I hope my camera don't fall. It's a big-ass parking lot, and when you work second shift, like I do, everybody takes up all the parking spaces. So I'm going to drive slowly. Hopefully my camera don't fall. If it do fall, I will pick it up. Bear with me, guys. All right, but yeah, that was number 3. Number 4 is about title. It has to be something short, sweet, and to the point. This title I'm gonna have is YouTube is helping push small creators and getting them monetized in the next 30 days. Something like that. That was a mouthful. I'm gonna try to make it sweet and short, but that's the topic of what I'm talking about, and that's what we're doing, right? So that's what we're gonna talk about. That's what we're gonna do. That was 4. Now 5, this will be the last one. Talk about yourself, but I guess that goes into the value for sure. All right, but Yeah, 5 will be talk about yourself, but not too much about your life problems and things like that, because this kind of goes back to what I was saying earlier. People don't really care about you as much as you think they care about you. I'm just going to be talking about YouTube and my journey of this trend and what is going on, and reporting back to you guys and any value I can give to you on my journey. And of course I will talk about what I go through in life to relate, because I'm sure you guys don't always want to hear about that. You might want to connect to me a little deeper. So I will talk to you about that. But this video is just kicking off me talking to you guys about this trend I found. And YouTube is something I've always wanted to be monetized on. I always wanted to get into. I just didn't know what to talk about. And I didn't know what kind of style to do. And most importantly, if you're like me, boy, I ain't trying to edit. I get off of work around 1 a.m. and the last thing I'm trying to do is sit down and edit a video. So these videos will be coming. I will tell you guys how it does when this video comes out. And I will do another video tomorrow on my lunch break. And we'll keep rocking like that. All right? It's 21 minutes now. Guys, join me on this trend. Start a YouTube channel. Remember those 5 tips I gave you. And we're going to do hashtag YouTube, hashtag subscribe, and hashtag life. That's what we're talking about. Talking about YouTube, talking about how to get subscribers to get monetized in the next 30 days. And number 3, we're talking about life. All right, guys. Thank you guys for tuning into this video. Check the next video out for the next update, and I will see you guys then.